With every day and every new experience, I've been learning the delicate art of bravery, showing up to life with a heart wide open. Each day, I seek to create havens of serenity, spaces where my spirit can breathe and flourish. As I weave these sanctuaries around me, I discover a deeper sanctuary within, a place of unwavering safety nestled in the core of my being. Returning to this inner refuge, I find solace and strength, a reminder that the true essence of safety lies in the quiet resilience of my soul. As I've been learning and growing and walking this path, I've realized more and more the importance of creating spaces of safety within myself and in the world around me. And I am really excited to talk about this and share about this. I think that I've been really passionate about creating safe spaces in the world. That's part of why I've created this channel, is just to create a safe space for creativity and connection. And I think what really started me on this path was being in safe spaces with other women. I have been attending and more recently have been helping facilitate women's circles over the past 2 years, and through that experience I've realized just how important it is to create these spaces of safety with other people in the world. And more recently I've been reflecting a lot about creating spaces of safety within myself, and it's something that I've been working on over the past year and a half or so. And I think that it's been really important for me to try to show up for every part of myself with just acceptance and with love, even the parts of me that I might feel like I need to change or I need to do something about, like when I'm experiencing fear or anxiety or anything like that. I think a lot of times in kind of like the self-development world, people get really fixated on trying to uncover all of their flaws and change them and grow past them. And I think there's such a time and place for growth, and I think we naturally do grow throughout the course of our life and evolve. But I think that it can almost become negative when we're always trying to focus on every flaw we have and change them. And so I've just tried to develop a practice of just sitting with all of me, the parts of me that I'm proud of, the parts of me that I struggle to accept or maybe feel some shame around, and just accepting all of them and engaging with those parts of me with curiosity, engaging with those parts of me with acceptance, and really just reaffirming to myself that all of me as I am here today in the present moment is enough and is worthy and is accepted, and just to be willing to face all parts of me and meet myself wherever I'm at. I think that is how we create a safe space within ourselves, is by letting ourselves know that every single part of us is safe to exist. Even the parts of us that might feel shame or might feel anxiety or might feel sadness or grief, or any part of us, all of it is okay, all of it can exist, all of it can be witnessed and can be held. And I think that's been the most important thing, and it's something that I'm still working on, but I am intentionally trying to show up for myself, accepting that, because sometimes when I'm feeling a distressing emotion like grief or anxiety or shame, I will immediately try to do something to change it, to fix it, to make the emotion go down. And so I'm trying to instead just show up for it and let it exist and let it be there and just sit with it, and to just let it come up in whatever way it needs to, instead of always trying to fix it immediately, because I think that sometimes that can reinforce this idea that it's bad to feel that way, or it's bad that those parts of you exist and those parts of you need to be changed. And so part of creating that safe space within me has just been showing up for all of the parts of me and just witnessing them all and letting them exist without any pressure to change. I think that building self-trust is a big part of this process, is learning to trust your own self. And I might make a video just about self-trust because I think that there's so much I can say on that topic. But I think building self-trust is one of the key parts of creating safety within yourself, because the more that I can trust myself, the more that I can make small promises to myself and keep those promises, the more that I can advocate for myself, stand up for myself, and really honor myself. It helps me to feel safe within myself, because I know that I will always have my own back. I will always be supporting me. I'll always be my own cheerleader. I will always stand up for me. And it's been a long process of learning to do that, and it's something that I'm still working on. But the more that I am able to trust myself, the more that I can be a safe space for myself. And the more that I have gone through this process, the more that I have realized how much my relationship to myself is then reflected in my relationship with other people. And I think that you can see that a lot in people who are like very judgmental, or they're just kind of mean to other people. Usually those people that are very harsh to other people, very judgmental, they're just as harsh, if not more, with themselves. And so you can see that they are not a safe space for themselves, and so there's no way that they can be a safe space for other people. And I think that the more that we expand our capacity to hold ourselves and to be a safe space for ourselves, it then translates into our relationship with other people. Because I don't think that we can fully hold other people in their shame and their grief and their heaviness when we aren't able to hold our own grief and shame and heaviness and all of those like heavy emotions and shadows. And when we're running away from that, when we're hiding from that, when we're not able to face that within ourselves, we're not able to hold that in other people. And so I think that the more that we show up for ourselves with curiosity and tenderness, the more that we show up for ourselves with softness and with dignity, and we hold space for our own emotions and we hold space for ourselves, we're then able to hold that in other people. We're able to give that to someone else and become a container of safety for all of the other people in our lives. And so I really think that becoming a safe space for ourselves gives us this foundation to show up in the world in our authenticity and stand in our truth in the world. And it just creates this beautiful reflection, because the more that we be a safe space for ourselves, the more that we can grow, the more that we can thrive, and the more that we can show up to the world authentically, which then gives other people the courage to do the same. And the more that we expand our capacity to receive ourselves, the more that we expand our capacity to receive other people. And I think that that is so beautiful. So I just wanted to say thank you for watching this video. I hope that some of it resonated with you, and I just wanted to say thank you for being here and for watching. And I hope that no matter where you are in the world today, no matter what you are doing, you know that you are so worthy of safety and dignity and softness and joy and love, and that I really appreciate you. So thank you, and I will see you in the next video.